I heard this expression the other day. It said, obstacles can be either stumbling blocks or stepping stones. And I would say yes. The pandemic's probably been, for all of us, a little bit of both. But when you do have that building block, and you do have little boys who wave to you on their little bicycles, just find the joy. And if you can't find it, seek it out. And if you can't find that, find humor, because that pretty much addresses everything.
Well, I think the most important thing, and this is not a new life lesson, is the fact that you adapt and adopt a new situation, and you flow with what the scenario gives you, and you make choices based on that. And being human beings, we are able to adapt to a new scenario and move on. You just don't live in the past. You got to live, now, and then look forward to what is planning or what you want to plan for the future. That's basically it.
Well, sometimes a big change, or when you're faced with something that's you've never seen before, it does make you think outside the box and try to come up with new policies and to try to be as efficient as you can. Even we tried to be before, but even more so, I think. So you definitely look at things more on an operational side and how some of these ideas are great, but it's hard to implement all of them and get them done. So I think it's made us a little more efficient.
Just continue to do what you do. Take your vitamins, get out in the sunshine. If you're sick, stay home. You can be replaced. Someone can do your job for you in the event of an illness. Stay home if you're sick, which I've always believed anyway. Now I just wash my hands a lot more.
Have I learned any life lessons? There is. I might have learned a couple that I don't even realize. Probably the one really big life lesson I've learned is that you actually are more creative and have more fun when you're not on screens. Because I lost my tablet or not really my tablet, it's my mom's tablet, but I lost the tablet and TV for a whole week. So during that week, I had pretty much 0 screens. And during that week was when I came to volunteer at the library. So it was just fun because I was able to do other things without really being on screens.
Good. Wash your hands.
And also, a slower pace of life is not so bad. That, stop and enjoy things more. I think people lose sight of that a lot. And I think that's a great lesson going forward.
Yeah, and also just, you can't take for granted the fact that you're going to be able to do what you did yesterday, tomorrow. Everything kind of stopped on a dime. So just don't take things for granted and wash your hands.
Life lesson is, okay, this is how the first pandemic went. And there may be folks that are of an age that are going to live through a second pandemic or something or some other occurrence where it is going to require us, all of us, to make a sacrifice for the common good.
When our younger son graduated from high school, one of the speakers at the graduation was one of his classmates, Sophia Hasenfuss. And I've always remembered her speech, an element of her speech, which centered around the idea of stop and smell the roses. And for Sophia, it was that she had always loved walking barefoot on the beach. And that she hoped that she would remember for the rest of her life, as they're now starting this new chapter of life, to do that, to find that beach and to walk on it barefoot. And I think that during the pandemic, it's more than an event because it just goes on and on, but it's a time that will be written in the history books and so on. I think that's what I try to do, is take Sophia's advice and appreciate a good day when there's, some good news about something. Just being out, taking a walk. I hope that I'll have more of an appreciation. I always tried to, but this has put it more in focus. Focus on those little things and say thank you.